But we're going to see how the rest of this pans out for them as we go into this second map. What do you think of the way these two top Spanish teams are playing?
To be honest, it's a little bit not as I expected it. I realised Existence were going to have a bit of a grudge, obviously losing to Pain at the Iberian Land final. They want to get a bit of revenge, and that certainly seemed how it was at the very start of that CTF. They came out 2 flags in under a minute. That's crazy speed, really is quick. But I reckon in this S&D we're going to see a little bit of a difference. I think we may see Existence getting a little bit too excited, maybe rushing a little bit, whereas Pain may just try and stay a little bit more composed using some of their experience, and I think they may go ahead and take this S&D.
Yeah, we are going to see just how they go here now as we are on board with no one as that game has been ended. It looks like we had that usual thing that we get at LANs. We have seen so often over this weekend teams joining the wrong team or not joining in time. So this was obviously going to be a restart here in this Pain versus Existence. And for those of you who didn't quite catch that first game, Existence are 1-0 up in this best of 5.
Excuse me. Bit of a cough. I do apologise. But yeah, the game is obviously going to be restarted. Existence with this 1-0 lead in this best of 5. The next map is going to be Bootleg CTF, followed by Lockdown S&D, and then Dome CTF if it goes all the way. I don't really think it is, though, as we get underway with Search and Destroy on C-Town.
Yeah, here we go on board with these two teams here. It's going to be an interesting map. It was quite close last game, and I don't think if Existence hadn't got that stalemate there, it might have been a very different story. But here we go. We're going to jump on board with the inner circle, which is obviously going to be Pain on the defense.
This I can expect to be a very, very slow tempo. Can't expect any rushing. I mean, I'm on board with Legendary straight off the default, and you can see he's got no intent of moving up the map at all. Completely content on just covering his spawn. Doesn't really need to push up there, you could argue. Toadhawks there, you just see run in front of Legendary's screen, just throwing a stun bottom mid. Doesn't look like that connected, but Legendary does need to just be a little cautious that no one is flanking to his right.
Yeah, he does need to make sure there. It looks like they have this interesting setup. One person has gone deep into it, and the rest are hanging around this B area. This isn't really a setup I've seen before. They don't really seem to have static positions as such.
Yeah, it seems to be rotating quite a little bit around, but it's going to be a 3 versus 3, 1 minute 38 still to go. Legendary just trying to launch that nade straight into mid-map, but it didn't actually connect with anything. But it just seems like Pain are very content, just waiting for Existence to run at them, which I suppose, you know, when you're in this sort of winners bracket match, you really don't want to get knocked down into losers bracket, especially not when you're one of the top 2 Spanish powerhouses. There's a lot of pride at stake as well. You have to remember that these two massive rivals, so they're going to do absolutely anything that they can possibly do to try and take the W. And with just over a minute still to play, Legendary does take down Mr. Begpa, and it is going to be 3 versus 2.
Yeah, they go 3 versus 2. Advantage on the defense there for Pain, and there it goes. It's now 1 versus 3. Borja has got to do something. He does actually take down one player. Let's see if we can swap on board with him now and see just how he's going to try and finish off this 1 versus 3.
He's in a very good position considering where the 2 Pain players are. Doesn't want to be going towards that A bomb though. Wants to be trying to get to this B bomb. This B bomb is actually going to be completely safe for the time being. He needs to try and get this bomb down. Too much pre-aim going down. If he waits the clock down, which is what he seems to be doing, I'm not entirely sure where he's going. He's being a little too cautious. The problem is, if he goes to the B bomb with around about 10 seconds left, all it takes for Pain is a quick bomb check, and he is dead. He has no escape, and it looks like he is going to challenge. 13 seconds left. Borgia is in a very bad position. If can he even get the bomb down? I don't think he's going to have enough time. I don't think he does. He's going to actually have to go for the kill.
I think he messed that up. He did actually mess that up. Oh no! So close there. Half a second and he would have dropped him. He is not going to be happy about that. Check the corner just a tiny bit too slow.
That was unfortunate, but you have to say he really did mess that up. He wasted way too much time, in my opinion. He should have been a little bit more aggressive. That was just very, very slow. But we'll get back on board with Pain, and they are going to be on the attacking side this time. And I'm on board with Legendary, who has actually got the bomb, trying to pre-aim up top A. It does pick off Epico. That was very good shots, and it is going to be 3 versus 3 already.
Here we go, on board with Pain. This is a 3 versus 3 here. Legendary looks like he's trying to move up here, trying to get in a different position. Just actually, is he going to pre-aim this door for a little while? Interesting to see his entire team. They're all pushing up in sort of a line across this map right now that I can see on the mini-map. And it looks like they're trying to clear A. Payne Tordux taking down another player here. They now have the advantage. Are they going to try and secure somewhere? Shots fired as well. And that is now 1 versus 3. Borgia once again into the situation. He's going to take down Legendary. No, gets dropped by Style.
Yeah, didn't even have enough time to change team there. He got dropped very, very quickly. Style doing a very good job of just flanking around the side, anticipating where he was going to be, and just getting a very, very simple kill. And right now, Payne 2-0 up. Really look like a force to be reckoned with in this S&D. Not happy with how that CTF went. Really want a little bit of revenge, but we'll go ahead and change team. Get on board with Existence. They're going to be on attack. I'm on board with Psycho straight off spawn, and it looks like he's going to be going top red just to see if he can find anyone making their way to White Wall.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how he plays this, actually. You see quite a few people now come up with a sniper and then change if they don't get a quick kill, but he didn't really see anyone, and it is a bit of a dangerous place to sit with no real head glitch for him. But here he goes. He's now looking on this B area. Are we going to see Existence try and push up the B side if he can secure it? It looks like 2 of them are moving towards A at the moment, so it looks like they might try and clear that out again and just hold this line here with Psychos on the right-hand side.
Yeah, Psycho's in a bit of no man's land, if I'm honest. His teammates seem to be more at the A side, and Styles is going to get a very, very simple kill there on Psychos. He was absolutely in no man's land, but you see the bomb carrier just crawling. It's Epico just slowly crawling underneath that little ridge there. That's just in case there's a player to Borgia's left on those crates. Just means that he wouldn't be able to actually see it. Epico just crawl across. So smart play. Looks like that bomb may actually go down as Epico does take down Tojorks. As Borgia just trying to give a little bit of support, just pre-aiming as many corners as possible. It is going to be Legendary in a 1 versus 3. He does take down Epico, but he is going to get topped very quickly by Borgia.
Yeah, easy kills there at the end, but however, I have a little bit of an update for you. Prophecy have just won 3-0 on Arcadon CTF against Amigo, so they have taken that game quite comfortably against what is apparently quite a good Spanish team, I've been told.
Yeah, I believe they're supposed to be the 3rd best Spanish team. If you go down the order, Payne is supposed to be number 1, Existence number 2, and they are supposed to be number 3. So this is maybe a tougher game than most people think for Prophecy, but it sounds like Prophecy is getting the job done.
Yes, they are getting that job done, certainly. It'll be very interesting to see them in the big games tomorrow and just how this new lineup's going to work for them. But at the moment, back on board with this game, and we are looking at POV of Psycho, who is currently dropping a donut, as you do say. 0 for 3 at the moment. And he has seen someone. He's going to end that donut right there, as I mentioned it. And what is he going to do now? Is he going to move out? Epico also picking up a kill. They've now made this 4 versus 2.
That was some good shots there from Psychos. Got him very, very quickly, anticipating where he was going to come from. And right now, Existence in a very good situation. It's 4 versus 2, 1 minute 44 still to go as Mr. Begper takes down Style. So it's actually going to be 4 versus 1. Tojorks all by himself. I'm going to go ahead and change team. Get on board with Tojorks, see where he actually is. He's using an SMG, so he has quite a bit of work to do as he makes his way towards A. Looks like he may just rush straight past just in case anyone was pre-aiming him. But I would not recommend trying to get the bomb down there. He has seen someone in the spawn, I hope. Either that or he's blind. But there's one more in this mid-market. He has a lot of work to do. Tojorks, I wouldn't expect him to do it, as no, it does fall to Mr. Begper.
Here in Existence, still not giving up without a fight here. They may have won that first one, and I didn't think Payne were actually going to do a lot better in the second one, but Existence may have a point to prove, and they are taking it to Payne Gaming at the...
Yeah, absolutely. Really coming out at each other. We'll change team, get on board with Payne now, as I'm on board with Legendary, who looks like he's doing what he normally does, just making his way over to the right-hand side. And let's have a look. Is he going to see? Oh, he does get a little weak as Begper takes down Tojorks. So it's already 4 versus 3 in Existence favour. Legendary really needs to just be a little bit more careful. He knows there's a player going to be rushing. He does get stunned as well. Tries to throw a stun of his own, but didn't succeed very well. And it looks like now he is going to have to back off.
Yeah, let's tell you what, while we wait for him at the back of his spawn, he's quite far back. Let's see if we can jump on board with someone else. Payne Stylex is actually quite damaged right now, so let's jump on board with him as he is now having to retreat back towards the A, but now slowly coming back towards B, hanging around this area. They've left B a little bit open for my liking.
Yeah, B is wide open right now, especially when you only have 3 players up. You really need to try and spread out along that sort of metaphorical line from A to B, but Styles is going to get the knife there on Epico. Very well played, just stayed calm, anticipated Epico to be there and just got a very, very quick knife. Now he just needs to try and get himself into a better position. because this isn't really somewhere where you want to be. He's just trying to check as many corners as possible, but he does manage to get out there, and now we may see Pain reset up.
However, they are pushing on B. Legendary is there though on that Hector. Can he take him to the pillars? There's shots coming in from Begpa over the wall. So now Palooka is all on himself. 1 versus 3, and that bomb is going to be here as they try to secure it down. No, gets taken down there. Mr. Begpa is in the way.
Yeah,
he has a really weird name.
He does, doesn't he? It's really hard to say quickly. But looking at existing scoreboard, Mr. Begpa. 3 existent players on 5 kills. So they really are just quite simply outslaying Pain, and Pain now with a lot of work to do. They need to win this next round. They do not want Existence going 2-0 up in a best of 5 against Pain. That is really going to damage them, and I think quite a lot of people may be surprised to see Pain drop down into the losers bracket. Obviously, it won't all be over for them if they do lose this bracket round, but they don't want to be in the losers bracket, that's for sure, especially not a team like Pain. They're not going to be used to that, but we're on board with Legendaries. On this left-hand side, Todrox gets an early kill on Mr. Begpa, and this now could give Pain a little bit more license to be a bit more aggressive.
Yeah, they're going to have to pull something out of the bag here, and it looks like Legendary's actually going to move up right now. He's with another player, he's with Todrox, and Todrox gets taken down. Psychos is there, can Psychos pick up the 2-piece? Legendary, so weak, he just gets away, and he's now going to have to reevaluate the way he's playing this and try and figure something out, but they do still have numbers. It is 3 versus 2.
Yeah, he needs to be a little bit more cautious. He knows there's a player somewhere to his left. There he is. And I think he got a little bit of help there from his teammate. Did manage to drop Psychos, and wow, Palooka drops Border as well. 3-3. This is what everyone expected, I think, in SD to go all the way to overtime. 3-3. Just can't pull these two teams apart. Absolutely amazing gameplay. The question is who's going to have defense now. Quick look at the scoreboard. That is probably going to be Existence. They've got the more kills, so Existence will be on defense. So we'll stay on board with Pain as they are. The attacking team probably will be so much more interesting rather than watching players sat in a corner. But I'm on board with Legendary once again, and he's going to make his way on this left-hand side once again. Oh, he's had to go back, pick up the bomb.
Apparently a little bit of update for you there. Apparently Prophecy are 2-0 up at the moment against Amigo. Just a quick update now. Anyway, we are going to jump back on board with Legendary so we can keep an eye on this game. It's now 3-3 here in this Existence versus Pain and Legendary saw someone there, but also almost got dropped by that nade. So how are they going to play this? The pressure is on. They need this map, and they've got to figure out some sort of strategy.
Yeah, it's already a 3 versus 4 scenario, and Legendary has just seen someone buy those crates, just trying to snake around this corner very cautiously indeed. And there is going to be someone lying on the flag. It's Mr. Mr. Begpa, and he's paid the price there of a very foolish spot. And Legendary, nice play, takes down Epico as well. So already Pain not out of this. 3 versus 2, everything still to play for them.
Yeah, everything's still to play for, exactly like you said. But there we go, Pain Legendary put that down, but he gets shut down by Psychos. And now Pain have got Stylex and Palooka, and they've got to do something. That bomb is down. There's 34 seconds of this game left, no matter what happens. And there it goes, 3 shots going in. Psychos versus Stylex as we go into the final of this map here. They've seen each other. Stylex trying to take him down, but he doesn't get the kills, but does end gives the second window. Wow.
Nice play there.
All kicked off there. I did not know who was going to win that gun battle.
That was really, really smart play. Just juked to the next window and just got that pre-fire on, and that Psychos did not expect that. So that's really, really good play there coming from Styles, and that is going to level up this best of 5 series in 1-1. Next map is going to be Bootleg CTF, and to be honest, this is too hard to call if I'm honest.
It is very, very